Hello and welcome to Galata Plus. In this episode, we are going to be reviewing Shishir Jha's directorial debut. He's also the man who did the story, screenplay, editing and cinematography. So quite some multitasking there. The name of the film is Tortoise Under the Earth and it is in the Santali language spoken in the Jharkhand area. Now in the 1980s, uranium was found in this area. And slowly land began to be given away to industries and the Santali people, the tribes, they were forced out of their homes. So this is the overall context of the film, and there is a second subplot, if you will. Now this involved a couple played by Jagarnath Baskey and Maugli Baskey. They have lost their daughter, in the sense that the daughter has gone missing. So there are two tragedies at work here, a larger environmental tragedy and a smaller domestic one. But instead of playing on these melodramatic elements, Shishir keeps these subplots in the background. These tragedies he keeps in the background. In the foreground, he places the life and the traditions of these tribes. Now in an early scene, we see the women painting their houses in very fresh earthy colors as the men play with cattle. It's a festival. Later, we see a football game that goes on even after the commentary is drowned out by a very loud road roller kind of machine, which is kind of laying a road past them, and it goes past them, and you can see that this is a place right now where the tribals are coexisting with the industries. The coexistence goes down to a very deep level. The women, for instance, they sing for everything. They sing while gathering wood, they sing while planting saplings, and then there is a news item that the uranium has contaminated the water in which these saplings are being planted. So it is not that the tribals do not know that they're living in a hazardous place. At first they thought it was witchcraft that was killing off the people, but now they know the real reason. So why are some of them still there? Why does our protagonist, the guy who lost his daughter, why does he say that he still wants to stay there? Because they think of it as home, and why should they leave their home? Now the director frames his shots without much movement. Now occasionally you might see an upward tilt where the camera goes up a tree, or rather looks up towards a tree, but most of the shots are static. In other words, Shishir Jha does not force our eyes to look at something specific that is happening. He opens out the world and says, look anywhere, because everywhere you look, there is something happening. Now this is undoubtedly a political film. Someone, for instance, says, why won't anybody protest? Why won't anybody take a stand? But it is also a very poetic film. Maybe that's how the Santali language is. The people there, they talk to birds, they talk to trees. They themselves are very poetic people, it appears, and there is a most beautiful segment where their creation myth of how the earth is created is narrated on screen. Now while this creation myth is narrated, we see paintings done in the tribe style, that local style, and these events, the events that are being narrated, are shown in these paintings. So we also get to see the arts and crafts of these people, and there is also some poetry in the fact that the vanished daughter could be a stand-in for the slowly vanishing land. Now when the mother says she misses the daughter, the father says that when God takes someone away from you, then they will never come back however much you yearn for them. And then a little later, the mother sings a song to her missing daughter. She says, I keep searching for your little footprints in the village bylanes, and I never found them, otherwise I would have found you. Will these oral traditions and these creation myths and these arts and crafts and everything else, will they exist after these people leave their land and go on to become anonymous laborers in the nearest big city? That is the big question that hangs over the film. Now the style of Tortoise Under the Earth is docufiction, but the film is also a kind of document, because if this goes on, this film may be all that we have about the lives of these people. So that's it about Tortoise Under the Earth. It is a festival film, so look out for it in case the subject interests you. If you like this video, do subscribe to Galata Plus, and I'll see you soon at the movies.